Project Sigma and the secret human-alien accord few know about. In the 1950s, the US government decided there was nothing wrong with letting gray aliens abduct a few people if the price was right. And after some downed alien flying vehicles acquiring the advanced technology that was falling at their feet, the government said to have found it very profitable to establish communication channels with these extraterrestrial alien entities. And after all, the concentration of alien technology would provide US technology superiority for both military and information purposes. One of the first projects to address this situation was the Sigma project, a joint venture established in 1952 by the NSA-CIA consortium. Conspiracy circles refer to this undertaking using many suitors and include the Tau-IX Treaty for the Preservation of Humanity, as Dr. Dan Burrish calls it, the Greada Treaty, or the Edwards Accord, named after the Air Force Base where the memorial meeting took place. Now, the main goal was to pave the way for meaningful and productive communications between humans and extraterrestrial space aliens, they say, and using what we would now call rudimentary technology at the time, but also in combination with that recovered from crashed UFOs. Project Sigma scientists were able to locate a region in space with a suspicious group of asteroids. And there they sent a signal message that, and it did not take long to get a response and to schedule a meeting, they said. But the message was also received by another extraterrestrial presence that was carefully watching our planet. And the species known as the Blues contacted the senders and advised them not to enter into any kind of agreement with the others, quote unquote, the other aliens. In a related negotiation, the Blues refused to give away any of their technology. Instead, they offered to support us in our spiritual growth. All they asked in return was a dismantling of all nuclear and other arsenals from everywhere on the planet. The reason they explained was because we humans, as a young species, as they said, are not qualified to exploit either the power of their own technology nor nuclear power. In both cases, we would use it only to destroy ourselves, they explained. This is what the Blues explained. They also warned and condemned the fact that we are doing away with each other and polluting the planet, wasting Earth's natural resources. The Human Committee, with extreme suspicion and prejudice, believing that nuclear disarmament was not in the best interests of the United States, but also hungry for power, rejected their offer, and their attention was now focused on taking the extraterrestrial technology generously offered by the race of the Greys. The diplomatic effort ended in April 25, 1954, at Edwards Air Force Base in Southern California. Other sources claim the meeting took place 2 months earlier at Holloman Air Force Base, 6 miles southwest of Alamogordo, New Mexico. The exchange of information is claimed to have taken place telepathically between representatives of both worlds. But what really matters is the outcome of the deal, the reward given to the gray aliens. It's unclear what the aliens' real motivation was, but the reason they gave was genetic in nature. The Greys claimed that their DNA had undergone extreme degradation and they were dying out as a species. Well, they can't be that advanced if they're dying out as a species. What are they trying to tell us? They're trying to give us suggestions and advice on success, whereas they don't have success for their own species. That's my comment. But anyway, they were in desperate need of a solution to overcome this situation. What they demanded was full and unrestricted access to the human genome in order to develop a stable method of a gray-human hybridization and thus ensure their continued existence. Existence where? On Earth? My question. Now, additionally, these are some of the claims they made. The United States will not reveal to the rest of the world any information about the presence of the gray race on Earth. Alien acts will not be hindered. No interference will be tolerated. The U.S. will oversee the construction of several underground bases. The bases would be manned by both humans and grays. First, the Atomic Energy Commission's old underground bases were converted into workstations. The United States would allow the Greys to abduct a limited number of people who had to be returned intact and with their memory wiped, hence not remembering what happened to them, and the Greys would decide who would be kidnapped, but the list would need approval from the National Security Council. The aliens would provide the U.S. with advanced weapons and technology, gravitational and electromagnetic propulsion systems, and mind control and alien implant technology, they said. Of course, the agreement is claimed to have been not only witnessed but also signed by then President Dwight Eisenhower. Over the years, many claim that they have been present during the negotiations, and multiple confessions have emerged since then. Among them is Gerald Light, who at that time was the leader of a famous metaphysical community. Light wrote, "My dear friends, I have just returned from Muroc, Edwards Air Force Base. The report is true, devastatingly true. During my 2-day visit, I saw 5 distinct types of aircraft being studied and operated by Air Force officials with the help and permission of the Etherians. I guess they're a type of extraterrestrials. I have no words to express my reactions. It finally happened. It is now a matter of history," Light wrote. Unfortunately for us, it seems that very quickly the Greys began to violate that treaty. The number of abductions exceeded what was agreed upon. Experiments on humans proliferate, and those unwilling to participate are treated brutally. In the early 1960s, the U.S. government realized they had been duped and wanted to withdraw from the agreement and kick the Greys off our planet if possible. What they did not know was that the Greys were not very willing to leave and go anywhere else. This is the price humanity is paying today and from which more human-friendly alien races are trying to free us, supposedly, according to this. This whole story may seem like something out of science fiction, book or movie, but is claimed to be completely true. Don't forget to let us know what you think in your comments. And this I've translated for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.